Hello everyone, and welcome in. I hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, viewers, and the world out there. Today we're going to look into Gemini's monthly overview for January 2021. In this message, we're first going to tap into the energies here, Gemini, with the wisdom of the Oracle deck. Then we're going to dive right into the spread with a traditional deck, and in this message, we're going to look into the energy surrounding you this month. We're going to take a look in the energy in love, energy in money or career. We'll take a look into the challenges this month, or what you need to let go of, what's working in your favor, and any advice, guidance moving forward. I'll clarify as well as pull a few oracle cards at the end. If it's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. The first card out, Gemini, is the Fates. Definitely releasing some heavy energy, Gemini. Okay. Working on things that are no longer serving you, trying to release those things. Okay, that's kind of been the energy that we've been tapping into for Gemini the entire year, right? I feel a sense here, Gemini, that you're moving forward from all of that. I feel like you've kind of come to terms with things that were going on in a certain dynamic, a certain relationship in your life. And I feel like you're starting to head in a brand new direction, okay? The energy that's coming through here, Gemini, is a need to kind of go with the flow, okay? To the sea is a go with the flow type of energy. This is an energy of being divinely guided. So just trusting the process, looking at each situation in your life at this time as like an opportunity, even if it's just to learn something, okay? There's definitely something you're headed towards that is a very fated event. For some of you, this is going to be relationships. For others of you, this is going to be more like money, career, okay? And this very well could be just a whole overhaul. Let's take a look here, Gemini, and see what we can see for January 2021. Please and thank you. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message. Withholding and healing, finding that balance, okay? Let's see if those come out again. For information on energy cleanse kits that I offer here, how to get entered into the drawing that we do, personal readings, the decks that I use, it's all linked below in the description box. And Gemini, if you like the vibe or how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help set your intentions for future messages. Underline what's hidden here is the Judgment card. The underlying energy is the King of Swords, the Six of Cups with the Tower. It's like you're coming to terms with a lot of things that happened in your past, Gemini. You're kind of freeing yourself from all of that heavy energy. A lot of you could be coming out of a dark night of the soul type of vibe, like freeing yourself, okay? The energy surrounding you this month is the Page of Wands, okay? So cautious, being very cautious, paying attention to the details. Ooh, that's the Seven of Wands, guarded energy and love. Page of Swords. The Seven of Wands is also a cautionary energy, Gemini, so keep that in mind, standing your ground, okay? The energy and money is the High Priestess. What you need to let go of is the Queen of Wands. What you need to hold on to is the Three of Wands. We're going to clarify all of this here in a minute, Gemini, but there's definitely an energy of freeing yourself. Something has happened in your past. I feel like that was very traumatic, okay? And I feel here, Gemini, that throughout this past year, you've been getting a lot of clarity, maybe even like intuitive downloads about the situation. But this is definitely an energy of coming to terms with things that took place in the past, okay? Letting all of that go and freeing yourself. So, Gemini, let's clarify. Six of Cups, King of Swords, and the Tower moment. Whatever it is that you got clarity on, this isn't what you expected. Okay, there was something that was revealed that was very unexpected for you. This also could be very unexpected for another person as well. Please clarify the Six of Cups, the King of Swords, the Tower for Gemini. For some of you, there could be a conversation about how something ended that's going to reveal a lot of information. That's also going to be very healing, okay? Maybe even bringing in a lot of understanding, right? Having that higher sense of knowing why things went the way that they did. The energy surrounding you this month, Gemini, is the Seven of Wands. So this is a very guarded energy. This is being cautious. This is standing your ground, okay? In this deck, this is a person that's kind of standing on, you know, whatever it is that they've accomplished or whatever it is that they've worked through. Maybe even some emotional turmoil that you've had to release, right? Seven of Wands for Gemini, please and thank you. Five of Pentacles with the Strength. This is an energy of acceptance, Gemini. This is an energy of letting go of the things that have taken place in the past, feeling at loss. Again, I feel like you're coming to terms, and this could all be intuitively as well. I don't feel that you have had a conversation about this yet, but I do feel that there is going to be some sort of expression between you and another person. You may be getting ready to speak your truth here. Okay? Because what I see here, Gemini, right now you're at a crossroads. You've come to terms with a lot of things that have gone on between you and another person in your past. But here we see you're moving forward, feeling very rewarded. Okay, maybe even accomplishing certain things in your life that you weren't even expecting yourself to accomplish, such as releasing this person, right? The energy in love is the Page of Swords. So this is an energy of, this is the Spy card, but it's like seeking information. I feel like you're trying to fill things out. Honestly, the Page of Swords is an immature energy, or a person that isn't ready to move forward. Page of Pentacles, okay? So I get a sense here, Gemini, that you are not ready You're not ready for a relationship at this time. A lot of you are just coming to terms with something that has ended here and needing to put a little bit more time, effort, and work into yourself before you move forward. And that's okay. Just take your time getting to learn and know yourself and getting clear on where you see yourself headed. Releasing any negative energy that you're holding on to from the past. Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. You're not ready for this long-term stability yet, Gemini. It's the energy that's coming out here. And I'm sorry that that's what's coming forward, but that's what I'm seeing here. You're very guarded, still kind of not necessarily holding on to whatever happened from the past. But when you're still in the energy of not wanting to get hurt again, not wanting to go through that again, it will cause you to attract that same energy into your life. That's how like attracts like. It's how energy works. You're going to need to kind of work through that, okay? Take your time with whatever it is that ended here, okay? Get crystal clear on why everything played out the way that it did. So, why did you walk away from a situation? Or why did that person walk away from you? If that's the case, try to gain clarity on that. If there's a difficult situation in your life, try to approach it from a different perspective to gain that clarity. But I would recommend, Gemini, that working on yourself here before you press forward, because if you rush into anything at this time, with this energy coming forward, it's not really going to play out in your favor. It's going to be like you're repeating a cycle. You're needing to focus on that inner balance, that inner peace, okay? Gaining that inner clarity. The energy and money is the High Priestess. This is intuitive, okay? This is, sometimes this could be maybe a spiritual business or a spiritual practice, spiritual awakening, okay? Let's get clarity here. Get some clarifying cards around this High Priestess. For the money energy, it's definitely intuitive, Gemini. King of Cups. The Magician. Let's get one more card here. Death. I feel here that there is a new beginning starting for you, okay, in some form, whether this is a career or a business venture. This is something that's very new. This is a very new energy. It's almost as if you changed careers. High Priestess, King of Cups, Magician, and the Death card. It's almost as if you changed careers or maybe just started some form of business, okay, entrepreneurial phase in your life. What the cards are saying here, Gemini, is releasing this past energy is going to help you to move forward in that. Right now, whatever it is that you're working on, it's going to be interrupted by this past energy at this time. Right now, you're really guarded. You're blocking out a lot of blessings in your life, Gemini, by holding on to this past energy, okay? The challenges, what you need to let go of. Queen of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign that you need to let go of. However that's playing out in your life. But this is an energy, and the Queen of Wands, when it's in the reverse or in the negative aspect, this card can be an energy of control, okay? So how I would read this, since it's what you need to let go of, the challenge, You need to let go of trying to control a situation in your life, okay? It's not going to happen. You're blocking your own blessings by focusing on that past situation that you're trying to control or trying to gain clarity on. For some of you, you're not going to be able to talk to that person to gain clarity. You may have to get the clarity on your own, okay? However that's playing out, Gemini, the more you talk about that situation, the more you hold on to that situation, the more that you ruminate. Maybe this is a thinking pattern. It's going to be blocking any blessings coming in, okay? This is an action of not moving forward, okay? You need to focus on the positive, on the future, on where you're headed. When you're still in that energy of holding on to the past, maybe gaining clarity on why you feel that way. Okay, so why do you keep ruminating, or why do you keep talking about that situation? If it's deeper than just, oh, I need to release something in my past, maybe it's, I need to stop entertaining or stop having conversations with that person. Because when we feel like we need to gain closure, when we need to keep, if we keep going back to the past, whether it's talking to a person or thinking about a person, it's still holding on to that energy. What the cards are telling you, Gemini, here is it's time to move forward. What you need to work on is the vision. 3 of Wands, this is a visionary card. This is waiting for your ships to come in, okay? This is a card of getting clear, gaining clarity on what it is that you truly want your future to look like. So where do you see yourself headed in a year, 5 years, 10 years? This card comes out a lot around this time of year. What do you want your life to look like? Not only in career, business, what have you. This can also pertain to relationships. Okay, so what do you want your future to look like? Where do you see yourself living? What type of house do you live in? What type of car do you drive? Be specific. What type of salary do you want to have? Write it down. Get crystal clear on where you see yourself headed in the next year to 5 years, at least. Okay. Start working on those goals, those dreams, those annual visions. I don't even call them, a lot of people do resolutions. I don't do resolutions. I do annual goals because it solidifies it a little better in my mind. Okay. I feel like there is something that you're very passionate about that you've been working towards. I also feel an energy of coming together with somebody in your life who I feel is a complete opposite of what you're used to in relationships. So in the past, you are probably dealing with somebody who is very emotionally unavailable or emotionally unstable, not knowing what they want, not knowing where they're headed. And I feel here where you're going, Gemini, what you're attracting is a person who knows exactly what they want, who knows exactly where they're headed, and they see how you fit into that vision. Okay, so trust the process here. Be open, be receptive. If something's not feeling right to you, then don't pursue and just release. If something feels good, if it's feeling uplifting, if it's feeling positive, then why not at least entertain the idea? I know there's a lot that you've been through. There has been, the energy that's coming through is a very, at least the past year to 2 has been very difficult. Not only emotionally, but probably financially, physically draining as well. Okay, I feel like you're coming out of that, Gemini. You're moving towards something that's more positive, something that's more uplifting. Okay. Advice, guidance moving forward. Gemini is the Magician, the Sun card, and the Death card. Okay. So let's clarify. This is definitely heading towards something that's more positive, trying to manifest more positivity in your life, coming out of, a lot of you again are coming out of a dark night of the soul, moving towards something more positive. Okay, something that's more uplifting. Let's clarify the Magician, the Sun card, and the Death card for Gemini, please and thank you. I am going to do an extended version to the reading, guys. In the extended version, we're going to take a look at what's next. If there's anything that's hidden. The resolution to the challenge here. It's Queen of Wands energy. And the outcome, if the advice is followed, it's all going down in the extended reading. If that's something you guys are interested in, the links are all below in the description box, so check that out. Also, guys, if you find that you do more than 1 or 2, 3 of these extended readings, you get access to all of the extended readings for all the signs over there on Vimeo. All of the information is below. Links are all below. So check it out if that's something you guys are interested in, okay? Page of Wands. There's that Page of Wands energy that I thought was the Seven of Wands. Looks similar in this deck to that Seven of Wands, okay? But the Page of Wands is a cautionary energy. It's looking before you leap. It's paying attention to everything, all the details, okay? This could be pertaining to this vision here, Gemini, but there's definitely a need to pay attention to this month. Trying to also go with the flow and needing to release here, needing to release control is what I feel here, but still paying attention to your surroundings, making sure that your best interests are at heart, okay? There's an energy of Seven of Swords. This is a deceptive energy, but this also can be an energy of walking away from things that are no longer serving, okay? I feel like you are releasing a lot of negative energy here. Maybe this is people in your life that were no longer serving. Maybe this is a career that wasn't aligning with where you were headed or what you envision for your future. But I feel like you're headed towards a more positive, more uplifting 2021, okay? And beyond. Putting that work, putting that time, putting that effort into the vision is going to be important because it helps you to stay on track with your long-term goals, okay? So that's not only having to do with business and finance, but it's also having to do with relationships. And not only romantic relationships, but also friendships as well. Because all relationships are important, Gemini. Romantic as well as friendships. So taking care of those relationships is going to be important, okay? Trust the process. It's time to kind of just let things take place, let things happen, at least for the month of January, okay? Just stick to what you know, stick to the process that you've been going through. Everything is going to be revealed, okay? If you feel you need to say something to a person, what I would recommend doing is taking like a notepad, even if it's in your phone, writing it out, what you want to say, and then coming back to that couple hours later, maybe the next day, and asking yourself, is that a message I still want to send? Okay, especially if it's something that's intense or deep, okay? Because of what is going on here, you could, knowing Gemini, you could have a change of heart within a couple hours of what you want to say, or it could change, or you could see how you may be able to word it better. So that's a good way, a good method to practice if you're trying to kind of be mindful of your words and what you're trying to message to people or say to people at this time. Everything that you're doing, everything that you're saying is setting the stage for your future. So there is a need here, Gemini, to be mindful of where you see yourself headed, of what you're saying, what you're doing, the people that you're allowing in your life, it's all going to be important at this time, okay? Your native spirit oracle card coming out is Ancient Forest. And thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Ancient Forest. So the meaning to this card is a healing energy, okay? It's an energy of being healed, coming out of that deep healing process. You know, a lot of times when you're going through a healing process, you'll want a lot of alone time or time to yourself. It's time, I feel an energy, Gemini, of like coming out of your shell or getting back out there, okay? Don't doubt your abilities. Understand that there's a lot of support around you at this time, even if they're not vocal about it, okay? The soul journey message that comes with the card is, throughout the world, those in indigenous cultures revere what is called the tree people. The powerful life force of trees can bring healing, strengthening, and grounding energies. The kind of tree might vary from culture to culture, but the reverence and gratitude for its beneficial energies are the same. The ancient forest is alive with nature spirits. Additionally, each tree has an individual spirit, especially powerful and resilient. The forest can survive the harshest conditions because of the mutual support of the spirit of the entire forest. Your greatest strength is silent and deep. It doesn't need a show of force. It just is. Inner power is found through contemplation, reflection, and meditation. Sometimes it comes from times of growth and change. Other times it springs from surviving and conquering painful situations, Gemini. I feel an energy of coming out of your shell. You're finally coming out of this deep healing process. Almost like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. It's like you've learned a lot, you've gained a lot of wisdom from that past situation that you have moved forward from, and it is a new energy, Gemini, so there's still a need to be cautious. Look before you leap. Don't be too hasty, okay? But understanding that everything's going to be new. This is a new experience, a new phase in your life. So just trusting the process at this time and going with the flow, but also being cautious. Don't be too hasty, especially when it comes to those messages. Be very mindful with what you say at this time, how you say it, okay? I trust the process of life. There's a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. Trust the process of life. Beautiful, Gemini, beautiful. So, Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this month. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys again, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.